So Dex, are you ready to take part in being videoed through the night with a static camera and some Spirit Box Ghost Box sessions?
Sure, mate. Let's give it a go.
Well, there are 3 individuals I am hoping to hear from that have passed on.
Let me guess. The ventriloquist preacher who owned me?
Well, that's one.
Len Ensel, who made my head?
Yep.
Fred Nair, who made my body and sold me to the evangelist guy?
Correct.
Right then.
Huh? Okay. I've got Dexter right here. Boy, his eyes are glistening at me in the dark here. Total darkness. I'm not going to use any external infrared emitting light. It's just the night shot from this camcorder I haven't used in quite some time, a few years. So hopefully it'll work. I've got a vocoder right here I'm going to be turning on that will pick up any voices or sounds that come through and play them back. And the electromagnetic fields that are detected will be picked up by that tri-field meter right there. And it's right now not set very sensitive, so it won't trigger very easily. Some anomaly that will really trigger that thing off and give it some validity. And you'll hear it. So I'm going to run this thing through the night. Dexter right here. He's an old figure I picked up. So he's from, well, he was picked up from California and shipped here. The previous owner who originally bought him and had him for about 50 years, he was an evangelical preacher who would preach on the road, and he did ventriloquism, and he took Dexter with him and did ventriloquism as a part of his preaching as a form of entertainment. The things I'm interested in is, one, the previous owner of Dexter, and he wasn't called Dexter by the previous owner. I don't know what his name was. I named him Dexter, but if he could come through. Dexter was made like in the early 1950s. The head was made by Leonard Unsel, or Leonard Insel, depending how you say it. The body was made by Fred Mayer. The preacher bought the whole figure from Fred Mayer. And, you know, Fred Mayer has passed many years ago, decades ago, and same with Leonard Unsel, as did the preacher. So, between all 3 of them, if any one of those 3 could come through, or anybody else in my haunted room as well. So you're going to hear that little zzz once in a while, and that means it's picking up some kind of electromagnetic field. And it shouldn't, because there's nothing around. If it does, I'm considering it more than likely paranormal. No kind of contamination of sound will be going on. Whatever happens is between Dexter, these instruments. I don't know, maybe this thing, if it really gets buzzing for some kind of EMF field, it'll be picked up by the vocoder and set it off as well for audio. I'll do a test. The light just came on. It's recording me. The light just came on. It's recording me. Here's an excerpt of the triggered sound from the tri-field meter by electrical, magnetic interference, and some other sounds that were picked up by my camera microphone, not the vocoder. going to use a different EMF meter tonight. Test. Oh, it doesn't even pick up very good. Hello? Well, it takes a lot for that thing to be triggered. Doesn't work so good. It takes a lot for that thing to be triggered. Testing. As you just witnessed, the vocoder is not easily triggered by sound. I had put it to the most sensitive trigger level, and it still would not pick up whispering, soft speaking, and sounds. Now I know why it never got set off the previous night. It will get set off once this night by a bang in the studio room. Next is a female quick humming voice. Marty and I sleep on the other side of the house, and the doors are closed, so I do not think it was her. Check it out. Okay, here we go. Okay. That was the J.E. Fent Geobox. Okay, let's try the Afterlight Paranormal one. There we go. I'm going to bring a different hack radio into the mix. It's another COS hack radio, but each one has its own unique scan, and different spirits seem to work better with other devices than others. There we go. Okay, using the My Haunted Diary Geobox / Geoport, and I got the millimeter running with REM here, detection. Come on through, Dexter's waiting. Here, to a Jensen, which I haven't used in a while. Let's see how this one does. This hack radio. Usually the cost of the better ones, but hey. Here. Dexter's here. Who's coming through for Dexter? Set this REM pod off here. Whoa. Yeah. It's also got EMF detection. bring this other cost, different cost hack radio in here. It's the old Geobox, a little more muddy. Geoport is a little more clear. This. Combine them. What's that? Heaven? They're pretty quiet right now. What am I doing? I'm playing with this hack radio for a sec. Yeah? You playing with the hack radio? Ooh, I like that clapping. Is that a little tap dancing? You're all kind of quiet. Anybody want to come through for Dexter here? One of his makers? For Bear? Len Insel? His previous owner? Wherever the evangelist was? Ventriloquist man who preached? Call you the preacher man? Took Dexter all over the place. Ended up residing in California. Dexter spent many years, maybe a couple of decades or so, in an attic. Alright, well I guess you're all done, unless you want to say something new. Come on through. That it? Yeah? Alright, well, goodbye. You want to say goodbye to Dexter? Alright. The results from these experiments using Dexter as a trigger object or haunted object are inconclusive. I may try more of this in the future with Dexter or some of my other ventriloquist figures to see if I get more substantial responses.